Top 10 Best Korean Movies. On Netflix, Korean movies are on the top these days because of the fact that they are the best of them all. If you are looking for the best Korean movies to watch on Netflix, you are in the right place. Hey guys, welcome to your entertainment channel Top 10, where we will tell you all about the top-rated movies in series on Netflix. So grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of this video, because in today's video, we list down the top 10 best Korean movies on Netflix. So let's get started. Number 10. A 2020 South Korean crime drama film is titled Night in Paradise and is written and directed by Park Hoon-jun. The cast of the movie includes Tae-go, Jun-yo B, and Chae Sun-won. It was released on April 9th, 2021 on Netflix. The main lead in the movie is Tae-gu, who's the ace of a criminal gang led by Mr. Yang. He is trying to clean up his life for his sick sister and nephew. Then one day his sister and nephew are killed in an accident by someone who aimed for Tae-gu. Tae-gu decides to take revenge and shock. In the end, he removes the boss of another gang and runs away to Jeju Island without knowing that his gang has already abandoned him. He meets Kuto and his niece Jae-young, who look after Tae. Jae-young is dying from an illness, while Tae-gu intuitively feels the danger coming close. Things are getting tangled up, and Jae-young and Tae, who have no desire to live, start to feel pity for each other. Number 9. A Plan B Entertainment, Lewis Pictures and Kate Saint Picture Company production, in association with Netflix, produced a movie titled Okja as a 2017 action-adventure film. For 10 idyllic years, young Maija has been caretaker and constant companion to Okja, a massive animal and an even bigger friend at her home in the mountains of South Korea. But that changes when a family-owned multinational conglomerate, Mirando Corporation, takes Okja for themselves and transports her to New York, where image-obsessed and self-promoting CEO Lucy Mirando has big plans for Maija's dearest friend. With no particular plan but single-minded in intent, Maija sets on a rescue mission. But her already daunting journey quickly becomes more complicated when she crosses paths with desperate groups of capitalists, demonstrators, and consumers, each battling to control the fate of Okja. Well, all Misha wants to do is bring her friend home. Number 8. In the early 2020s, director Bong Joon-ho earned a major victory on the world stage when his film Parasite took Best International Feature, Best Original Screenplay, Best Director, and Best Picture at the Academy Awards. Like Parasite, another hit movie directed by Bong Joon, is titled Snowpiercer, which may be your perfect getaway. Snowpiercer leans heavily into science fiction, and it takes place on a train which carries the remnants of humanity in an endless loop around the world after it has left frozen in the wake of a catastrophic event. Features some extraordinary performances from Chris Evans and Tilda Swinton. Snowpiercer documents the rise of a resistance movement to take back the train from the elite upper class that controls it. Number 7. A 2021 South Korean space western film directed by Joo Sung-kai is titled Space Sweepers. It was released on Netflix on February 5th, 2021. The film stars Sung Joon-ki, Kim Tae, Rhode Island, Jin Song-kyu, and Yo Hae-jin. It is a film worth watching. The story sets in the year 2092, where space is filled with dangerous floating garbage, like discarded satellites and deserted spaceships. The crew of the Victory travels through space looking for the garbage they can make money off, while also competing with junk collector ships from other countries and using the speediness of their craft to defeat their rivals. Later, after snatching a crash, space shuttle and the latest debris chase, Spaceship Victory's crew members find a 7-year-old girl inside. They realize that she's the human-like robot wanted by UTS space guards and decide to demand ransom in exchange. What happens next will definitely thrill you. Number 6. The film based on a true-life story of a drug lord is titled The Drug King, which is a 2018 South Korean crime drama film written and directed by Woo Min-ho. The film has a 6.5 rating on IMDb and an 83 on Rotten Tomatoes. The film was a major hit and it was released on December 19, 2018. The movie is a true life story of Lee Does-sam, a drug smuggler building his empire in Busan's crime underworld in the 1970s. Lee was originally a member of the Chilsung faction in Busan from Pingyi province. In the early 1970s, he smuggled diamonds and other products and eventually expanded into drugs for domestic distribution and exported it to Japan as well, thus accumulating huge amounts of wealth in the process. Number 5. Based on the 2019 script Alone by Matt Naylor, a 2020 South Korean zombie film directed by Sho Il-young is titled Alive. It was released on Netflix on September 8, 2020. Critics generously gave positive reviews without any warning. People in the streets of Seoul become extremely violent, cannibalistic, attacking passers by behaving like zombies. A young man alone in his parents' fourth-floor apartment becomes spectator to all this. There's no groceries left in the apartment. He foolishly opens the door and a neighbor forces himself in. He's infected but is finally forced out. The TV informs him that the virus is spreading nationwide. As the days pass, the phone and internet stop working, then the water's gone. When all hope is gone, he sees a cute girl in the apartment, across from his number 4. A 2019 South Korean romantic film, Tune In for Love, is directed by Jun Ji-woo and stars Kim Go and Jun. Hey in the movie has 7.3 rating on IMDb and 83 on Rotten Tomatoes. It is one of the best love stories you have ever seen. The story is about a student and a teenager who meet at a bakery and try to find each other again, as fate keeps them apart. Tune In for Love presents a simple tale of love and separation and the deep yearning that two lovers feel. There's a simple intimacy which grows into a relationship which took 10 years to be realized, from 1995 to 2005. The first time they met, they did not have a chance to fall in love. Number 3, based on his 2011 webtoon of the same name, Steel Rain. It's a 2017 South Korean action thriller film directed by Yang Woo-suk. The film stars Jeon Woo-sung and Kwak Do-woo, and it was released on March 14, 2018 on Netflix. In the movie, a coup in North Korea forces an agent to defect to South with unconscious number 1. Well, operatives from North Korea hunt for both of them. The agent has to work with Koreans to stop the nuclear war. So will the coup and conflict ever end? To find out what really happens in the story next, watch this amazing, thrilling Netflix Korean movie. Number 2. A 2016 South Korean disaster film written and directed by Park Jung-woo is titled Pandora. It stars Kim Nong-jil as the main lead, and the film has been a major hit ever since it was released. The story is about Jae-hoy, who lives with his mother and his sister-in-law, and nephew Min-jae in a small Korean town. He is dating Jeon-jo while working at the local nuclear power plant. Meanwhile, Pyeong-sab works in the same nuclear power plant. He is worried about conditions there, but nobody in the government listens to him. An earthquake strikes the small town where Jae-hyo lives and causes explosions at the nuclear power plant. The situation quickly spirals out of control, leading the entire nation to panic to prevent another nuclear disaster. Jae-hoy and his co-workers return to the nuclear power plant. Number 1. Based on the 2011 British and Puerto Rican film The Caller. The Call is a 2020 South Korean thriller film directed by Lee Chong-hoon. It was released on Netflix globally on November 27, 2020. The main lead of the movie is So Young. She takes the train to the South Korean countryside to visit her hospitalized mom, having lost her smartphone. On the train, she finds a phone in her mom's house. She finds a hidden basement and Hong Suk's 20-year-old 999 diary when she too was 28. Her shaman stepmom believes her stepdaughter will become a serial killer if let out and is very cruel to her. The 220-year-old women start talking together on the same phone in the same house, but separated by 20 years. And this brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for amazing movie reviews coming your way.